Okay guys, today I'm gonna show you how you can change the oil on this 15 plate Aygo. This car goes from 2014 to 2018. So basically everything that I'm gonna use to replace the oil, to change the oil on this car, filters and everything that I will tell you will fit from 2014 to 2018 for this 1KR engine. First thing, we're gonna need a jack. If you're gonna use the jack, please don't forget to use the safety measures, use the jacking points, alright, and use the jack stands, so you're gonna be safe under the car. Or if you have a pit, that will be perfect. If you have a curb on your street, a higher curb, you can use that. You're gonna need a bucket, or you can use an oil pan, specially made for oil change, but I'm gonna show you like a homemade tutorial, alright, how to do it. To unscrew this bolt, okay, we're gonna need 14 mil socket. Let me see. So you're gonna need a 14 mil socket to unscrew this bolt right here. We're gonna leave the oil to drain, and after we're gonna go for the oil filter. Okay, so now I already unscrew the bolt. Now we unscrew it by hand. Alright, make sure all the time to leave the car a little bit to be warm, not hot. You can't put the hand on the oil sump. Alright, now we're gonna release the oil. Okay, and all the time pull this bolt up, okay, just like that. Now we're gonna leave the oil to drain. After the oil is completely drained from the sump, we're gonna screw back the bolt, and we're gonna go a little bit further back, and we're gonna we're gonna remove the oil filter. Okay, you can remove the oil filter with a special made tool for filters, with a belt or chain, or the one that goes on top of it, like a socket, or you can use a plier, or just knock a screwdriver from one side to the other and unscrew it. Alright. Okay, just to remind you guys, I'm gonna do this homemade base tutorial, so if you have any comments, yeah, use a professional tool or don't use it, whatever, comment there, but I don't care, you know. I'm just showing to people how to change the oil with what they have around their houses. I think 100% sure everybody has a screwdriver, plus or minus screwdriver, and a plier. 100% sure they have this around the house, and this is what we're gonna use today. If it doesn't work, we're gonna use the screwdriver. It always works. Alright, so let's get started. Let's remove the filter. Okay, after we unscrewed the oil filter, we're gonna, when we feel it loose, yeah, just like now, yeah, you can unscrew it by hand. We're gonna take the bucket Alright, and we're gonna put the bucket under the filter. This one, boom, and just like that, yeah, we're gonna put the bucket under the filter, and we're gonna remove the filter by hand. As you can see, it starts dripping. Okay, don't take the filter with you. Just after you remove it, turn it around and leave the oil to drip on in the bucket. Yeah. Okay, we have the brand new filter. We're gonna dip our finger into some oil additive. We're gonna put the oil additive around the seal. Okay, and after this we're gonna screw it back. Okay, what I will recommend is to use some paper towels, old clothes, put them under the car, because after we after we put the new oil, we're gonna wash it with some brake cleaner so we can have everything nice and clean after the job. Okay, now we're gonna screw the oil filter back in. First we're gonna go by hand. Usually if you clean your gloves properly, you should be, if you have a strong arm and a strong grip, you should be able to tighten the filter back in without any pliers, without any special tools. But today I'm gonna go with the plier. First I'm gonna use a towel. I'm gonna go with a towel around the filter. Alright, and after I'm gonna go with the plier so I can tighten it properly. The oil filter is tightened back properly. Now I'm gonna tighten back this oil pan bolt, and after that we're gonna clean properly all these oil leaks. This is what I recommend as well, so we can have everything nice and clean. Alright, so let's do that. Okay guys, so to clean everything under the car, all the oil, I'm gonna use the triple QX from Eurocar Parts brake clutch cleaner. If you live in UK, you can use the same thing. It's not so expensive, but if you live somewhere else, you can use whatever you have from your local supplier. Or as you can see, everything is nice, it's clean, right? Even the floor is clean. So right now we're gonna move on top of the engine so we can put everything else. All right, and today I'm gonna use this Lucas additive, and I'm gonna use the Castrol Edge 530. Okay, I'm using this Lucas additive. Look how thick it's this additive. Okay, I'm using this one. You should use a funnel. Okay, now we're gonna put the Castrol 530. I recommend you to use a funnel so don't drip the oil around the engine, but if you pour the oil the right way, if you keep the bottle the right way, you won't drop any oil. But just to be safe, use a funnel. Especially if you are a beginner, use a funnel. In this engine goes around 3.7 or 3.8 liters of oil. So we're gonna check the oil level, and if we need more oil, we're gonna put more oil. So as you can see, at the moment it's between, yeah, so we're gonna have to add another, I guess, a liter. Now we're gonna check again. Okay, so as you can see, it's almost at the top. Now I'm gonna start the engine. We're gonna leave the engine to run a little bit because the filter it's going to suck some oil as well, and we're gonna have to add a little bit more oil. Okay, let's see how is the level after I left the car to run for about 5 minutes. So we still have to put some oil in. Okay, as you can see, the oil level is perfect. Now we're gonna put the oil cap back in. We're gonna spray some brake cleaner, and you can hear how nice and smooth this engine runs. Well, I can notice the difference because I'm using it every day, and I know 100% that this engine right now, after I put that oil and that oil additive, sounds way better. If you guys need any tutorials regarding this type of Toyota Aygo, let me know. If you want to know how to remove the headlights, if you want to know how to remove the trims, the handles, the mirrors, bonnet, bumpers, if you want to know how to change the brake pads, if you want to know how to, I don't know, whatever on this type of car, well, I can make the same tutorials because basically this shape of the car goes from 2014 to 2022. Only from 2018 they made a facelift of the car, but basically they have the same platform. The bolts are exactly the same. If I really want, I can change this 2015 with the 2020 facelift model. Yeah, so I can replace the whole front end. Basically, what you need, you're gonna need only the headlights and the front bumper. Bonnet is the same, wings are the same, okay, and exactly the same thing in the back of the car. The rear lights are exactly the same on the 2020 model. So if you want to know how to remove any handles, windows, mirrors and anything else, let me know and I will do a tutorial for you. Have a good day and see you in the next video. Bye bye.